this is bad. We're completely cut off from the others.
I never expected the Earthstay Empire to muster this large of an invasion force.
Quite fixated on that one goal, aren't they? Quick, scatter!
I don't like this. Their interference with the primal beast has gone further than we thought.
They plan to draw out the Primal's power by triggering rampages, then take control of them.
Lancelot, Charlotta, this is no time to get distracted. You two handle the Primal. Leave the minions to me. You heard me! Get out of here!
Arsenal.
I don't believe it! Is the duchy really under attack from the Empire?
It looks like the entire Empire has turned out to recapture Lyria, conquering cities on every island by overwhelming force, with no apparent thought to subtlety or strategy. The same impulse came over me. So strong that I was compelled to attack the people I cherish most.
Lyria? What's wrong?
I'm sensing a very distorted aura. Is that dark essence? That's the stuff that makes Primal Beast go crazy, right? Yes, an imitation of the Astral's power, developed by the Empire. They used it to amplify the power of Primal Beasts, sending them into rampages. If they're using it to control Colossus, then Vault's... No, not just the Duchy or Fremel Island. The entire Skydom is in danger.
You're not kidding. Think of the damage that juggernaut could cause, running around pumped full of dark essence.
Well, I'm not gonna let the Empire trash my hometown again.
Hey, don't go running off by yourself. Kids.
You can hardly blame her. Come on, let's not fall behind.
Right!
Just like we thought. The Imperials have the place locked down.
Ugh, I knew they were gunning for Colossus.
Shh, someone's coming.
Any news on the Alliance's movements?
The White Dragons and the Lumiel Order are giving us some trouble. But our troops managed to separate the red-haired knight from the others.
The red-haired knight, eh? I heard he wields a flaming sword, and that no one's sure where he's from.
That's right. Those flames of his have fully repelled a third of our forces.
Very well. We'll head out to provide support. Bring your unit round. Need to reinforce the rearguard.
An alliance of knightly orders? Sounds like we have company besides the Empire.
I did a little reconnaissance. That corridor there is more sparsely guarded.
That was fast! You're such a pro, Catalina!
Ironically, I know how to spot holes in Imperial security because it used to be my job to shore them up. All right, I'll take point. Follow me.
You heard the lady!
Get him! Slow, take this! Back off! Get him!
You have to get it!
Reaganly!
Great!
Too slow!
Finish!
Hooray! Hooray!
Remember your training.
Get him! Get him!
How's this? How's this?
Get him!
You're wide open. I see you.
Great!
I think not. I think not.
Finish!
Great job!
Quest clear.
The battle has yet to end.
First Imperials, then some kind of alliance. Now they're monsters all over the place. What do we do to deserve this?
That crystalline monster. It looks like the one we saw when Ares went on her rampage. It almost seems like it's controlling the goblins.
Empty your pockets, you filthy sky rats!
Jeez, give it a rest already. Gran, you good to go?
Yeah, we don't have time to mess around.
Huh? Be careful, okay?
I see you! How's this? How's this? I see you!
not.
I see you!
I think not.
Great finish! Quest clear.
The battle has yet to end.
Where are these unfamiliar monsters coming from? They aren't the usual beasts you see the Empire command. Not to mention the armored giant. It went completely berserk. Just what is the Empire trying to achieve? And all over the island, this pervasive sense of wrongness. Words fail me. Most puzzling of all, how has a fallen army sprung back into existence? I'll let Lancelot handle things here. I need to investigate these aberrations for the time being.
This way, you guys. Colossus should be stored just ahead.
You there! Halt!
They spotted us!
It's you! You're those thieving Skyfarers. This is perfect. We'll take Vaults and the girl in one fell swoop.
Well, there was no way this mission was going to end peaceably anyway.
We need to get past you, whether you like it or not.
I'll take you. I'm not done yet. It's the hard. Come on! No! The hard.
Finish!
You made that look easy.
I hate you! You're not getting away.
Come back here.
You're not getting away.
Now I've got you. You have to win.
You're wide open.
Finish!
Hooray! Hooray!
Well
I
fought.
could use more practice.
Colossus!
Does it look different to anyone else?
Yep, someone woke up on the wrong side of the forge.
Someone's used dark essence to amplify Colossus's power. Its whole body has been warped.
What do those bozos think they're doing? Do they really want to make Colossus go berserk?
We can't let that happen. We've got to stop them.
Lyria, is there anything you can do? I'll try talking to it. I might be able to get through like I did with Ares.
What's that blue light?
The light is coming from that giant. And I have a sneaking suspicion the Empire has something to do with it.
Even with Colossus on their side, our alliance has been able to maintain a stalemate. But perhaps they're about to play their race in the hole.
Hey! Something's glowing blue over there, too!
That girl. Charlotta, can you handle things here? I have to go deal with her.
You can count on me!
Colossus, please. Well, are you getting through? It's no good. The dark essence is getting in the way. Maybe if I could get a little closer.
Freeze! All of you!
What?
That girl is the Empire's top secret research project, isn't she? I've heard she has the power to control primal beasts. Now I see what the Empire wants with Colossus. Using the girl's powers, you plan to weaponize this primal. Well, I won't stand back and let that happen.
Wait, you're mistaken. We do not serve the Empire.
Catalina, wait. There's something off about him.
Look! Behind him!
If you won't stand down, then there's only one way to settle this.
I guess we don't have a choice.
I am Lancelot, Captain of the Order of the White Dragons. On guard! Imperials will find no quarter here. You won't reach Colossus on my watch.
I'd rather not fight. You forced my hand.
Here I go.
I'm really lost.
Tempest Blade!
Quest clear.
This battle has yet to end.
something that happened to Catalina.
How could I do such a thing? I can't believe I would take arms against your crew. Especially you, Lyria.
Don't be too hard on yourself. The same thing happened to me. Something is rotten in Fanta Grande. People's memories have been altered. Primal beasts are rampaging, and a fallen empire has risen once more.
This is all a bit hard to believe. How could this happen?
We don't know, but it seems like someone is causing all this confusion on purpose.
Speaking of purpose, what brought you here anyway?
My order learned that the Empire was up to its old tricks, amassing troops and using dark essence to manipulate primal beasts. Their resurgence was and still is a mystery, but it was too great a threat to ignore.
I suppose they have been rapidly seizing territory with extreme tactics. But if the kingdom is far from the conflict as Feyendrock felt threatened, the situation may be worse than I feared.
Yes, things were looking grim. Vaults had already fallen to the Empire. I reached out to the Lumiel Order to form an alliance, and we came here hoping to lend the Duchy our aid.
So then, is Master Sokka all right?
I assume so. They blockaded the capital in order to seize Colossus, but I don't think they've done any actual damage to the city itself.
Whew, that's a relief. But that still leaves Colossus.
Dark Essence has twisted Colossus's form, augmenting its power. We should...
Sky rats! Smash them up!
We'll continue this later.
Get him!
Careless!
I see you! This thing's fast! Get him!
Great! I see you!
Careless!
Remember your training.
Attack!
Get ready! Now I've got you! I see you! By my sword! Now! This fighting cold shall pierce your heart!
Take this!
Too slow! Take this! You're wide open! By my sword, now! This fighting cold shall pierce your heart! Hey! Take this! How's this? Hey! Great! Emerald sword! You're wide open! Too slow!
Finish!
Now I've got you!
You're the greatest!
Quest clear.
Well
I
thought.
could use more practice.
think it's just Imperials, you guys. Doesn't it seem like even the monsters and goblins come gunning for us too?
You're right. They're also openly hostile toward us. You'd think they were in league with one another.
They're working together?
This way! I found the girl!
Her powers will give us better control over Colossus. Don't let her get away.
We have to get to Colossus, even if that means cutting our way through.
Get ready! I'll finish this! Fight!
Incoming!
By my sword, now! This fighting cold shall pierce your heart!
Great! Not it! With the hawk. No!
Take that!
Great!
Take that!
Get ready!
Finish!
You're the greatest!
Behind you.
By my sword, now! This fighting cold shall pierce your heart!
Come on!
Finish!
You're the greatest!
Quest clear.
A valiant effort.
Quite impressive.
Still no good. Colossus can't hear me. Please, Colossus, you've gotta listen to us.
This way. Send reinforcements. Secure the girl at all costs.
Jeez, when are they gonna give up?
We have to push our way through.
You're on behind you.
My path of duty shall never waver. Embrace the cold, blades of frost!
Finish! Behind you. Behind you.
You'll go down! Stand down! You can't escape!
You're not getting away.
Stand down! Stand down!
It's the hard way. Great!
No more games. I'll finish this! Blossoms and crystal, blades of frost! Freeze!
Here it comes.
Down!
Finish!
Do it!
You're on thin ice. It's time to end this.
Great! The hard way.
Fight!
Are you okay?
You'll go no further.
Stand down!
You're not getting away. Great!
You have to win!
Down!
Finish! I'm not done yet.
I'm so proud of you.
Quest clear.
Finished
Isn't over
already?
yet.
We're nearly there! You sit tight, Colossus! Halt!
Charlotta, of course. You must be here as Lumiel's representative in the Alliance.
That blue-haired girl is the one with the power to manipulate primal beasts, isn't she? So she's the Empire's ace in the hole. Wait a minute!
Charlotta, wait! They aren't our enemies!
What? Don't tell me Fiendruck has been plotting with the Empire against Lumiel from the beginning.
No. Fiendruck is no friend to the Empire. Please let me explain.
I expected better of you, Lancelot. I don't want to hear any more lies. I am Charlotta Fenia, captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. En garde! Hey! Are you looking down on me? Under the sovereign of Lumiel's name, I will mete out justice!
It seems this fight is inevitable. I'll try to avoid your violence.
No more games. I'll finish it. Blossoms and crystal. Blaze of stars! Ready to
Can you handle this? Consider these your last strike! Can you handle this? Finish!
Quest clear.
I can't
Well.
afford to be careless.
Continue.
going on?
Whew, she's come to her senses.
It seems someone manipulated both Charlotta's memories and mine.
Someone? You mean the Empire isn't behind this?
I'm not sure, but we know one thing for certain. The Empire's trying to use Colossus to menace the Skydom. That's why we formed our alliance.
Leary, are we close enough now? Can you try again? Okay. I'm nearly there, but it's still no good. There's dark essence scrambling everything.
Fine then. We'll just have to slap some sense into that big tin can.
We hauling out the big guns already? I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Don't worry. We've beaten Colossus before, when Master was controlling it.
So you plan to wear it down until you can find an opening. Let us help you.
Now that those Imperial soldiers have been taken care of, this is our chance! Yeah! Time to show them what we're made of!
Right.
One down!
Quest clear.
Would you like to go again?
Lyria, now!
Got it! I'm getting through, and Colossus is answering. That must have been so scary for you, Colossus. But don't worry, you're okay now.
Crap! They defeated Colossus!
Retreat! All units, retreat!
Ha! That settles that!
Yeah, I'm really glad Colossus didn't manage to hurt anyone. Hey, we have to go check out the city. I want to make sure Master's all right too.
Given the circumstances, we better hurry.
Agreed.
I am truly grateful that you agreed to this alliance. A single ally like you is worth an entire battalion.
It's an honor to fight alongside the famed White Dragons, gathering under the banner of justice to shield civilians from the Empire. This is the whole reason knightly orders exist. The Holy Knight's motto is, forever pure, forever righteous. And joining forces was clearly the righteous path in this situation.
Thank you, Charlotta. It is you who honor me with your camaraderie.
Besides, we had already begun preparing for battle when we heard the first report of the Vault's invasion.
So word of the Erste Empire's aggressions had already reached your kingdom before we contacted you. Something about that bothers me.
Why is that?
The Erste Empire was dissolved after its prime minister's destructive ambitions got out of control. As a political entity, it no longer exists. A sudden resurgence makes no sense, especially considering the numbers and resources it takes to conquer not only vaults, but multiple territories throughout the Skydom.
So just where did all those soldiers come from?
I'm glad Master's safe, but I really would have liked to make a more careful check of the rest of the city.
Leave that to us. The Alliance will ensure the residents are safe and take care of any damage caused by the invasion.
Lumiel will provide as much support as Vault's needs.
That's a relief. It sounds like Vault is in safe hands then.
Might be a good time to see how some other islands are doing. Can't just stand by if they're in the same situation.
You're absolutely right. The Empire is clearly after Lyria again, as I experienced firsthand.
And it ain't just Imperials that want a piece of us. What's up with that?
I hope she doesn't do anything rash.
What's there to worry about? Sure, she can be a bit impulsive, but she's pretty level-headed when she needs to be.
But I am worried. We have to find her.
Yes, and we must do so without alerting the soldiers.
So do you guys think the Imperials are only here for Colossus?
It isn't clear what their objective is, but I hazard a guess that Colossus isn't the sole reason for their presence.
Vaults boasts the finest mines in all of Fanta Grande, and is home to the Grand Arsenal, which owns Colossus. The Empire's trying to establish footholds wherever they can. They're gonna need a huge stockpile of munitions.
Which makes this island the perfect target for resources. We can't let them...
Ah! That sounded like Io! It came from over there!
Io, you okay?
Sorry for running off like that. I couldn't just sit around and do nothing.
It's okay. It must be hard to see this happening to your home.
Wait, is that Lieutenant Catalina? She has the girl!
Change of plans. Surround them. Recover the girl at all costs.
Yes, sir!
Io, Rackham, you two watch the perimeter. I'll deal with these soldiers.
Gotcha. Call me if you need any help.
It seems the Empire still has its sights set on Lyria. But rest assured, I will never waver again. I am Lyria's protector, and together we will all reach the ends of the skies.
How's this?
Go, go, go! Watch yourself!
You're not getting away.
I think not. I think not.
I'll take it.
I think not. I think not.
No.
I don't believe it. Now this one... That'll tell you.
You're not getting away. I'll take you on. It's the hardest.
How's this? How's this? Got me,
All right. Go for it.
No more games. I'll finish this. Blossoms in crystal. Blaze of frost!
Finish!
So happy. Incoming. Be careful, okay?
Hey, by my sword, now! This fighting cold shall pierce your heart! Get ready! Got you! Got you, hey!
Finish!
Nice one.
Quest clear.
Well fought.
You haven't lost a step, Lieutenant.
And that's a wrap, folks. Looks like Catalina cleaned up pretty good.
Promise me you won't run off by yourself again, Io.
Yeah, sorry. I kinda snapped back there.
The Empire's already pulled some shady stuff here in the past. Trying that stunt again? They're just asking for it.
I guess the Empire is still trying to capture me.
They won't, Lyria. I promise to let no harm come to you.
Plus, you got me and Gran.
Of course.
Catalina, what do you make of the Imperial soldiers we just fought?
Well, their discipline is certainly lacking. It's like their chain of command is non-existent.
It would be disastrous if we allowed people like that to get their hands on Colossus. We can't let that happen.
This may sound like an odd question coming from me, but do you believe the Imperial Army is truly behind all this?
I can't say for sure. Fiendrock went on high alert after spotting a scouting party near the kingdom. And now Valtz is in disarray. That all took place within the span of a few days. Their forces are considerable. Someone must be issuing orders from somewhere.
So, to combat their numbers, it's not just your Order of the White Dragons who are riding into battle.
Correct. An alliance was formed with the Rumiel Order of Holy Knights. Compared to the Imperials, our knights are better trained and better led. Yet here we are being pushed back.
It's almost as if they have nothing to lose. They remind me of bandits, given their numbers. I understand the uphill battle you're facing.
Nevertheless, retreat is not an option. I'm grateful to have you and your allies on our side.
And as a bonus, we get to duke it out with goblins and monsters. It's really starting to get fun.
I'll finish them off quickly. You two rally with Gran.
Roger that. Counting on you, Lancelot.
My resolve has been sharpened, And I have my allies to thank for that. I will stop Colossus and the Empire, at all costs.
Keep it up! Now this one...
Behind you.
All right! You're on a roll! What to tell you about this one?
Behind you.
Hey!
Cross! Huh? Great!
That was amazing! No! How about this? All right!
Great!
I'm so proud of you! No way!
Great! Come on, cross!
That was so cool!
Like this! Take this! Take this!
Right there! How about this?
Great! Keep up! Take this!
Wow, amazing! All right! Go for it!
It's time to end this! Great! Finish! Fight!
Congratulations! I don't believe it.
Take this!
Careful, okay?
Take this! Get him! Take this! Here it comes! Here it comes! Yeah! Eyes up here! Eyes up here! Up here! Finish!
Great job! You did it!
Quest clear.
Well, shall we continue?
All right. Most of them are down for the count.
Is everyone okay?
Yep, just dandy. All that's left is to do something about Colossus.
Right. Its warped power has been amplified by Dark Essence, triggering its true form. This is a dangerous situation.
That's the Empire's forte.
Which is why it's imperative that we stop Colossus here and now.
Victory will be ours if we work together with Gran and Lyria. Can I count on your assistance, Lancelot?
You shall have it. My blades are yours to command. May we emerge victorious!
Civilian evacuation is complete. Only our forces remain.
Thank you so much for saving Vaults, you guys!
You needn't mention it. I do not wish to dwell on the disaster we would have faced had you all not come.
Kindness incurred by the sword shall be repaid by the sword. I, Charlotta, am at your service.
Always glad to have another ally in the fight. Is your alliance gonna be alright without you guys, though?
My vice captain will handle the operations going forward.
I transferred command of the Holy Knights to Valtorta. They'll be safe in his hands. Oh yeah, both of those guys are pretty awesome. But then again, so are their captains. My main concern right now is the danger posed by the existence of those black crystals. Lancelot and I shamefully failed to realize the deception. We must flush out the true enemy and eliminate them.
Yes. I'm also worried about the apparent resurgence of the fallen Erste Empire.
Same here. Why did they suddenly attack Vault? And why go after Colossus?
Well, speak of the devil.
Found him. Don't even try to escape. The Empire will never stop pursuing you.
Not when we have the chance to decapitate your Alliance's chain of command.
They were waiting to ambush us? Ugh! Those dumb bozos never change!
I can handle them on my own. Lancelot, escort the others to safety.
If that's the way the winds are blowing, we ought to haul butt back to the Grand Cipher.
Understood, Charlotta. May you find glory in serving as our rear guard. Come, everyone!
Just another day in the line of duty. But there are also times when I feel like taking the spotlight. Now then, I'll prove that my position as captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights isn't just for show. For I am Charlotta Venia! Prepare yourselves! I believe in you! Go, go, go! How about this?
Well, it's the hard way, then. No! Well, it's the hard way. You're not getting away. No!
Don't forget! Right there! So what I'm saying is...
It's the hard way. Not getting... Yeah! No! Wait! I'll take you on. I'll take you.
Look out! Let me tell you about this one. So what I'm saying is...
What is the...
Up and down! Ready, gentlemen?
Wait!
No! Now this one... How about this?
You're not getting away. No! I'll take you on. No! Wait!
This is really important. All right. Go for it.
When it's the hard one. When it's the hard one.
Are you ready?
No!
Finish!
I think the beat! Hooray! Hooray! No! You have to win!
I'll take you on.
I'll split you apart!
take you on.
There they are! I'm so happy!
Quest clear.
Would you like to go again?
The champion of Lumiel. We stood no chance.
That takes care of the Imperials here. I must quickly rendezvous with the others.
Charlotta, it's a relief to see you returned unharmed. You took less time than I expected.
That was like a whole army of Imperials. You seriously beat all of them?
Such a trifling scuffle was of no concern. All that matters is the safety of each and every one of you.
The dock is just up ahead. Gran and the others are waiting by the Grand Cipher. Something wrong? Did you get hurt?
No, I'm just not sure how I feel about taking to the skies with you guys after what I did. It doesn't matter that I was being manipulated. That doesn't excuse the fact that I raised my sword against you.
No one's giving it a second thought, you know. That's why we're friends.
Just what in the world is happening to these skies? Whatever happens, I will never allow myself to threaten my